Welcome back, beautiful, beloved souls. Before I get into today's video, a bit of background. When this comet was first coming, all I knew was that it was a comet, and I didn't know its proper name. I thought it was called, let me think, astral. I also need you guys to know several things. That it's us humans who give these things names, like we named Mars Mars. But if there was Martian life living on Mars, they wouldn't call it Mars. They would call it whatever it is in their language, such as it is with the comet. Now, I'm going to also, before I get into the channeling, tell you that earlier today I was actually in telepathic communication with one of the reptilians, and I had to be very careful because reptilians feed on fear. Okay? And plus, any sensitive, intuitive person, if they're not protected, they can get caught in what's known as a psyche soul trap. And you can get fractured. What does that mean? It means if you've got unhealed traumas, you can just attract negativity, drama, even mental illness. Now, before I also get into the channeling, I want you to know that I have already uploaded this channeling, the first one, on the 19th of August this year, but I'm going to redo all the channeling so it makes sense. So I'm going to do what I uploaded on the 19th, and I'm also going to do yesterday's late at night that I channeled, and also what I channeled today. And how I channel is before I write, I always ask for protection. So if I'm writing, I ask, spirits of love and light, protect me as I write. And just before I get onto the actual comet itself, I want you to know that there's already aliens on Earth, and there is alien fighting. Why are they fighting? I'm trying to find that part that I channeled, which has nothing to do with the comet, but it's simply because Earth has resources, not just resources of what we think is metals and gold and things like that, but we ourselves are a resource. So keep in mind that at the moment, there's different factions working with the government, but in our atmosphere, there are real fights going on. And these fights are for control of us. And that the aliens are worried that we'll get technology and be able to, protect ourselves. We are nowhere near the level of technology. We think we are, but the bits of technology we have been given by the aliens is a trick. Instead of giving us things that would really help, they've given us their rubbish. But let's get on to it. So I'm going to backtrack and read the channeling I did on the 19th of August 2025, when at that time I didn't know what this comet was called. I hadn't done any research. I just knew everyone was talking about a strange comet. And it was the third time this a strange anomaly had appeared. And as I said, I thought it was called astral something. I hadn't done any research at all, hadn't looked it up. Didn't even know that anyone else had thought it was a spaceship. I just thought, I'm just going to channel into it. But also, before I continue reading my channeling, I have to let you know that because it's not me doing the writing, sometimes when I'm when I'm channeling, I'm writing away and I'm not reading it. So after I finish the session, I'll read it. And sometimes it is hard for me to read. So please bear with me because this isn't my writing. This is what I allow if I say allow myself to be taken over, that's not correct. It's like I'm having a conversation and the conversation uses me. So I ask the question and whatever, which is the spirits of love and light, they answer through me. So on the 19th of August 2025, I said, comet coming, astral question mark, the third, because remember, I didn't know what it was called. And remember again, this is a man or human-made name. Humans give names and to symbols and things so that we are able to communicate and all understand one another. But to an alien, it's not called Atlas 3I. So let's get on with the reading. So I said, comet coming, astral question mark. It's the third time in recorded history. Welcome, Jem. Thank you. I'll just wait a minute. Comet is a type of spacecraft on a mission to collect information about your universe space part. Yes, they are aware of humans on Earth, as some of them live here. They are like fourth dimension dense and their ship cloaked to resemble natural phenomena. Your Earth is of no interest as they are studying space. So I said, what kind of beings? Beings of many types, reptilian, and other kind that live in mainly fourth dimension. So I said, why third then? It is because of technology, where they can jump back and forth. Aliens are mapping third universal dimension. They will go past without disturbing Earth, as they are not interested. Humans are beneath them. And even though some of their relatives live here, it is not of their concern. So, I'm just going to find, there we are. So, yesterday, being Tuesday, the 30th of September, just before I get there, I just want to read something I wrote something I wrote before the Atlas 1-3 comet. I said, is there an alien war outside Earth's atmosphere, or is it Project Bluebeam? The answer, Jem, no. Don't dismiss truth. There is aliens fighting for control of Earth. Yes, Earth. There will be wars until no more aliens can fight. They are worried about humans finding ways to protect themselves. Yes, go in love. And then if you remember, I did some quick writing and I said, aliens want Earth, resources and control. We will write more tonight. Love to you. So later that night, I said, Atlas I-free comet. Welcome, Gem. We confirm it is a spaceship, and the ship is not like structure, you know. Instead, these aliens have learned to control matter, and they fly as one conscious being. It is headed for Earth, but will bypass it, as it won't settle, as it isn't here to settle on Earth. About the remote viewing that saw aliens as wanting something from aliens around Earth's outer atmosphere. But Atlas is a science mission. They do have relatives on Earth, helping the US government with back engineering other UFOs. The reptilians on board the ship that seems comet are a type 1 civilization because their vibrations are still dense. Aliens are contacting the species who are related to ask whether Earth is controlled yet by reptilian overlords. But the answer is no. We are at war with other factions, so leave the space so that the comet is not caught up in the conflict. Those reptilians on board the ship don't have weapons to defend themselves. This is why message given to go and map the rest of space, not yet known. So I said, how does it move? Vibrates by electromagnetic waves and connection wired between each of the reptilian space explorers. So I said, how many? Now, it is a type of mothership, and there are up to 70 individuals running the ship. And it needs 5 of them to act like the pilot. Each one has a Neuralink to the inside of the ship. Because of how hot the sun is, how come their bio-like ship has around it a small partial shield, which is also shielded in heavier elements that do not melt, but they are not stable unless in rotation at extreme speed. Aliens will ask permission to track home to bring back weapons to help fight war, but the Earth-bound relatives have denied this. We know you are tired, so we say this, that scaring people is a plan by the humans involved in deep, dark, secret projects. If you are willing to finish this, we will talk tomorrow. Go to sleep and blessings to you. Remember, you are loved and protected. And then as I said just ran lunchtime my time, I asked to connect telepathically to one of the reptilians. And I was being funny and I said, take me and Sahara, we'll come. And you know what it said? Jam, you are food. Anyway, let's get on with the reading. So after that, Wednesday, the 1st of October, 2025, I said, Atlas 3I is near Mars, traveling 130,000 miles per second, I think. And it said, welcome back, Gem. Reptilians did speak telepathically. They are able to do this via their ability to not be in physical form. And it said you are considered food, and it was telling truth. This spaceship is about to travel so fast by this spaceship is able to travel so fast by mental willpower. Remember, last night we told you 70 flying. The actual number is higher because they are sleeping passengers. For it to travel such distance requires every so many light years a change in crew. Many of these also are able to astro travel to tell the crew any potential threat. And I said, remember you said war? And the answer, although life exists on other planets and interdimensional, only Earth did life of carbon created. And this fact has interested other alien species. We spoke in past of soul stealers because Earth game of soul. So I said, will Atlas 3I impact Mars? The answer, not interested. Mars life died out trillions of lifetimes ago, and many who left are part of your ancestors. So I said, reptilians on Earth, are they excited about Atlas 3I? Answer, no. They telepathically said, Earth is under warfare. Do not let enemies seize our ship, so stay cloaked. Although, unfortunately, it has been leaked out, this ship will avoid confrontation, even though they did offer assistance. You are right. Messages have been intercepted and the government knows. And I said, you said it was a scientist. You said it was scientists. Answer, yes. But every reptilian species are warriors. This comet, a mission to map your part, and also it is to see how the war is progressing. After Atlas 3I leaves sector, it will send back to home that Earth needs more reinforcements. This will not be the last of strange anomalies in your life, Gem. Some are ancient. Some are like AI drones. Some are spaceships. Reptilians live both third dimension, fourth dimension. But because Earth is a special planet where life developed. Even DNA manipulation, it has souls. You were also right. All psychics and remote viewers, as this so-called comet moves closer, you need protection. Although we told you, as science mission, every intuitive, sensitive person who continues to view this event is facing psychic food. You warn others. Food is energy. The reptilian mind can easily connect because all humans have a reptilian part of brain. And when connection occurs, how it feeds energy is because of fear, negativity, trauma. We advise healing for every past hurt. Also, literally, humans are food. Earth not ruled by full blood, but dilution. And remember, we spoke of this and second it before. We ask you to repeat all you channeled about the comet and tell viewers fear attracts. Loving blessings to you and to humankind. If you want, revisit this in November. Good afternoon, being of beauty, as all Earth is. So that's channeling for you. So what can we take away from this? Several things. That the comet is a cloaked spaceship, and on board are scientists, reptilian scientists, that the reptilians also are warriors, and that they have messaged their relatives on Earth. Does the relatives need help? And because there's no weapons, that spaceship is a valuable resource that the reptilians on Earth don't want the enemies to get hold of. Can you imagine if the government, especially the US government, got hold of the actual spaceship that the comet is? Wow, would we jump in technology? And we're not ready for that. Again, I need to let you know that aliens not only come to Earth for the resources of precious metals, but we are a resource. We are food, and we are also under control as like people, sheeple, they're slaves. We do their bidding. It has been like this since humankind became Homo sapiens sapiens. And if you'd like me to do channeling about other things, drop a comment below, and drop a comment below. What do you think of what I've channeled? And I also do have to point out what my writing said. Fear attracts. If you have unhealed trauma and you're living today with that unhealed trauma, that attracts more drama, more pain, more negativity. Please get help. I understand life can hurt. Life has hurt me. But when events like these happen, we need to protect ourselves. And even my channeling said, these reptilians are soul stealers and will entrap you. So I believe how they entrap you is that they fragment your mind so that if you're in an unhealthy state of mind and you keep viewing, remote viewing, astral traveling, or psychic channeling about this, and you are in a bad headspace, it could lead to mental ill health. Thanks very much for watching. If I get any views, I am very appreciative. Take care of yourselves and each other and cherish every moment. And do not fear the comet. They are not here to invade. We've already been invaded long time ago. Aliens walk among us every day. Love, light, and blessings. This is Jem saying goodbye.